Miss T. And you know what? We missed something very important. Yesterday, April the 23rd, is Shakespeare's birthday. Now, I know it's devastating that we missed his birthday. And we're all going to cry sad, sad tears that it was his birthday. But I am doing a screencast today because I thought we would look at some common phrases and sayings that we use that came from Shakespeare's writings. So, let's look at the first one. Break the ice. Break the ice. When we talk about breaking the ice, we're discussing an action to reduce initial social tension and create what? Peace? You know it's awkward first date when you're racking your brain for subject with which to break the ice. Try and ease in. And if you break the ice and do this feat, achieve the elder, set the younger free. Act 1, Scene 1 of Scene 2. Act 1, Scene 2. And that came from, let's look and see. Oh, we had to go to a different website. I don't want to do that. Okay, wait a minute. Good old William. Green-eyed monster comes from Shakespeare, meaning jealousy. In Othello, Iago describes jealousy as a monster which devours its source. Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. That's from Act 3, Scene 3. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's go back and see what else we can find. How about a wild goose chase? Let's find out where that's from. Isn't this fun? Happy birthday, William Shakespeare. You have influenced all of our lives. And why didn't that wild goose chase go anywhere? Okay. Shakespeare's phrase, wild goose chase. We use the phrase wild goose chase when we're talking about a hopeless search for something or someone. So, we're going to go on a wild goose chase. That's like finding a needle in a haystack, and I bet you, maybe, I wonder who coined that phrase. And here is the actual quote, if I can get there, on a wild goose chase. Oh, look at all of those. Break the ice, wild goose chase. Okay. Inspired by the erratic flying patterns of geese, a goose chase was a game where horsemen trained their horses to conduct a series of difficult maneuvers which others had to copy. Sort of like the game of horse in basketball, but with actual horses. In Romeo and Juliet, hello, my friends, Romeo and Juliet, that's next year's reading, Mercutio mentions, "Nay, if our wits run the wild goose chase, I'm done." It only makes sense that this phrase refers to any endeavor involving a fruitless and complex game of pursuit. And it's all Greek to me. Have you ever heard that one? Forever and a day. I will love you forever and a day. Good riddance to bad rubbish. That's what we say a lot. Not just a Green Day song. The word riddance was used in the 16th century to describe getting rid of something. A good riddance, then, as spoken by Portia in Merchant of Venice, refers to happily eliminating something from your life, or as in the play, someone like the Prince of Morocco. Kill with kindness. Love is blind. Knock, knock, who's there? Congrats, Shakespeare. You are the father of the knock, knock joke. While used to cheesy effect today, when applied by the porter in Macbeth, Shakespeare is actually demonstrating a deft sense of cleverness. And are you kidding me? What's his name? Oh, Dr. Watson was his... Sherlock Holmes used to say, the game is afoot. Speaking of famous misattributions, Shakespeare originated Sherlock Holmes' most famous catchphrase, not Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It pops up in Henry V, spoken by the king himself as part of a motivational battle speech. The game is afoot. Not a hand, not a mouth, not a nose. I don't even know where my nose is. So let's all just sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday a little late. Happy birthday, William Shakespeare. Happy birthday to you. And that's it for now. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and grant you his peace.